Hello everyone. You might recall that I've done a previous video on this IMCO Funkmeister Gasanzünder or gas stove lighter igniter. As I've mentioned before, circa 1952. I managed to restore this one and get a really nice awesome spark off that one. But this is not the real purpose of the video, although I did want to show you that I was really lucky this weekend and managed to pick up another two. So 1 minute you can't find them anywhere, and I find two in one day, exactly the same colour, both in, again, pretty dirty condition. This one is almost identical to the one I've got as far as condition goes, but I'm really pleased with this one because the handle is really nice and quite tidy. So I think they'll both clean up really well, and you can see they're not working at the moment. I don't think there are flints or workable flints in them. So my intention is to clean those up, and I can show you the after pictures later on. But the real reason for making this video today, and by the way, I will put a link in the description of the previous video if you're interested in the before and after on the original one. But I just want to show you this little beauty that I picked up at the same time. So at the same flea market yesterday, 3 Gasanzünders, gas igniters or gas stove lighters on the same day. Awesome. Haven't seen this one anywhere, and I absolutely cannot find not one bit of information on this on the internet. I've trawled through Google Photos, Google Images, sorry, can't find anything about it, manufacturer, but as you can see close up, it's made in Austria, which I really like. It has the gesetzlich geschützt stamp on it to show that it's protected legally, the patent or the design. That looks like it says Vesuv, V-E-S-U-V, but when I clean it up, hopefully you'll see that more clearly. It's pretty grubby, very easy action though by the looks, very simple. Just slide this lever back, there's a little spring in there, it's pretty tight, and I'll pop the flint in there. But I'm going to clean it all up. The action, it does work, but it's pretty mucky, so oops, pretty hard to focus inside there with that torch. Now you can catch a bit of the flint wheel there. But I'm going to clean it up and show you the after picture. I don't think it's worth making a video of the cleaning process because it really is just using something to remove all this dirt. I'll probably use a little wire brush inside there and brush the flint wheel. I think there's a piece of old flint in there, and it tends to corrode and break down in time, so I'll try and clean that out, give that all a nice clean and polish, and we'll have a look at it afterwards. So I hope you're interested in seeing that. See you later. So here we are. I've just finished cleaning the lovely IMCO Funkmeister. So much cleaner now, look at that. That was with the help of some metal polish and I think it's fine wire wool, 000 grade. Oh, I probably missed a little bit there on the end there. I could probably just rub that a little bit more. But look at that beautiful font style on there. If I can catch it, Funkmeister, IMCO. I'm very, very pleased. Cleaned the wheel up with some alcohol to get some old residue off, but as you can see, very strong spark on that. So I'm very, very pleased. But the pièce de résistance, I'm so pleased with how this turned out. And it was a bit like, if you remember, it was very, very mucky, covered in residue, and now you can see clearly the Vesuv motif on it in that lovely cursive script there, really beautiful. I haven't been able to get all the pitting off, but then I'm not fussed about that because it is what it is. It's pretty old. I'm assuming anything from the early 50s onwards. But the best thing of all is that, like an archaeologist, it finally revealed under all that grime and dirt a maker's name, Pino. Again, we've tried to look online, haven't seen a single photograph on Google Images anywhere. We've now googled Pino Vesuv Gasanzünder gas stove lighter, gas igniter. Cannot find anything on this company or any other products, but it's clearly made in Austria. And you know, I'm really interested in, since I've moved here, in Austrian innovation and particularly with these domestic products. I think it's really cool, the history of them. So if anybody knows anything about this Pino company, maybe where they were manufactured in Austria, it could be maybe they were made under license by IMCO, who knows. But I'd be really interested if anybody knows any information about this or the age. Please put a comment on it. I'd really appreciate it. It's difficult to see. Maybe if I get a torch from the other room, yoo-hoo, I can just show you the workings inside. I've put a new flint in. I use alcohol to clean the spring and any residue inside, and rubbing alcohol again on the flywheel, the flint wheel inside, and that really does help to clean it up and get rid of any dirty residue and stuff. It's a really simple design. What I like is you can see in the manufacture, the printing of the sheet metal. As you fold it over, you can see where the next part of the Vesuv design is, and you can see underneath you've got the same end of the printing here. So that's really funny, revealing that. Maybe with this torch I can just shine into the workings there. You can see. Sometimes with these old lighters the flint breaks down inside and it gets stuck, but this was pretty clear. But I scrubbed it all with a little toothbrush, squirted some alcohol in there to clean the wheel up, and it works really well. It's a very simple action in there, just a little lever when you click it. I'll just take this light away now, and you can see that I've got a really nice, thank you, strong spark off this one. Oops, there you go. Works lovely. So how beautiful is that? What a lovely item for €10. Both of these, and I know they do because I cheekily did it earlier, I've got an interest in fire making and learning fire skills, and earlier I ignited with my original one here. You just get a piece of cotton wool ball, roll it up, put that in the middle of it, a couple of clicks, and you get a nice little ball of flame. So, you know, when the zombie apocalypse comes and I need to start a fire, these will always be a great backup. They're retro, they're still functional, which is what I really like. They're probably over 50 years old, but I hope you enjoyed seeing the restoration of this lovely Austrian made Gasanzünder, or gas igniters. So look at that, awesome. So thank you, thanks for taking the time to watch. If you've got any information on the Vesuv, the Pino Vesuv, it'd be wonderful. I'll add a link somewhere in the description to the previous cleanup of one of these. It's not a how-to, I didn't show it, but it's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Some metal polish, wire wool, toothbrush, and I think anyone can do it. So I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. Bye.